Okay. No idea what is going on here. That is so freaking weird. I have been trying since like 11 o'clock this morning to go live on my laptop and couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. What did I do with it? Hang on, I'll be right back. Dude. Oh my God. Ooh, look at that. Binding. 2 inch. Ooh. Okay, how do I do this? This. Nope, not that. Right here. There we go. View channel. Bam. Live. 5 waiting. Nope, I can't get in there. Have to go into here. Nobody there. None. Bango, bongo. Understand. Oh my God. Why? What did I do to my computer? Hopefully, I have 2 lives. One's 5 people were waiting, and the other one, well, it got nothing. And here's my wallet. This will do. Nobody's in the room. Only the people that rewatch that will see that. It says, oh, fuck's sakes. Public. There we go. The first 2 minutes and 50 seconds. There we go. The first 3 minutes was unlisted. It was weird because when I went to go do this, they went straight into like live and it worked right away. I don't know if it's working. It says it's live here on this one. We got a thumbs up, but nobody's in the room. And I didn't thumb up. So there's Sten. There we go. Now I guess I got to go find this. I have been trying all freaking morning to make this work. And literally on my laptop. And it just kept screwing up. Hi, Renee. Hi, Craig. Hi, Sten. I'm a veteran. How you doing, buddy? Let me pull up my channel here for me because I actually went from I wanted to use my laptop to do this, and it just spun and spun and spun and spun and spun and spun and spun. As you guys were sitting around and waiting, I was actually waiting for it to go live, and it wasn't working. So I went to the old-fashioned way, and I pulled up my telephone. I have it on a tripod right now so I can actually talk to it, but I need to pull up it over here. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, see, because I don't remember who's in the room. Perry's in the room. Martine. See this lady right here, Martine? I stayed with her in 2007 in a small little town called Ile Madame on Cape Breton Island. I'll be right with you. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I just need the chat. There we go. Now I can read some chat. Got my water. Beer will be coming soon. Well, as soon as I get up and go grab it. There's Georgie Porgy. Hi, George. How y'all doing today? What a pain in the butt, I'm telling you. Oh my God, you guys. Like 11 o'clock this morning, I tried going on. I talked to myself for 17 minutes. And I was just trying to do this and try to be entertaining and not, because there was no questions, nobody saying hi, nothing happened. I saw a few people coming in, got a couple thumbs up, but nothing. And I'm like, this is really weird. What's going on? And then I quit giving up and I just said, screw it. And then I talked to a few people and they said, hey, we went to your live, but there was nothing there. What did you cook last night? What did I cook last night? Good question. Yes. So Martine I met in 2007. And I went to go meet a friend that I met, Crazy Caper his name was, and it was from Blog TV days back in '07. I drove across Canada in a little green Volkswagen van. She was kind enough to let me come and spend the night at her house and have a nice warm bed to curl up in on Vancouver or on Cape Breton Island. So it's good to see you hanging out here in the room with all of us. What did I cook? Oh, hamburgers. Oh, and I can't show you a picture because it's on the phone that I'm using for you guys. I'll send you a picture later, Renee. But what I did with my hamburgers, I just had the frozen patties. Pulled them out, let them thaw out because I like to season them a little bit more. And then we added prosciutto, bacon, and 2 slices of smoked Gouda with pan-fried onions and mushrooms, lettuce and tomato. Yeah, it was amazing. Hey, Wayne. I just got off the phone with Wayne and he was telling me the same thing, you guys. It was like, I went there and I waited and nothing happened. Yeah, I accidentally... Michelangelo, thank you. It's kind of like your art. I found out a while ago, my roommate isn't quite into it, but when I make my burgers, I think that normal burgers are better than, hey Ron, how's it going, buddy? Are better than the frozen ones because they're a bit more flavorful and you get to add your flavors to them. And I made my one of them and I put in, oh, my roommate's home. The dogs are getting all excited. Blue cheese and prosciutto. And the prosciutto, when you throw it onto the barbecue, it will actually dry out and become like bacon. Very quickly, mind you, be careful. And blue cheese. Oh, you put those 2 things together, it was freaking amazing. I loved it. So, this is what's going on. Oh, you see the big yellow thing? He won't be around for long because he was out with his sisters for a birthday brunch, and he bought a new, I love you, buddy. Look what he bought me. He's not being very funny about it. He's going to go play his video games. We're in Canada, so you need to buy Canadian. And beer, of course.
Local beer.
Local beer. From Tofino. We got a lot of things happening here pretty quickly in our lives here. Hi, Sky Skis. I have to go down here because they disappeared. I'm actually... I found that on the floor.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but if it came from down below or not. I'm actually building out the little Honda Civic, and it's going to be our new excursion vehicle, and I'm going to take it on a trip. We're going to take it off. We're going to try it out for a while. I know it'll be good for 2 or 3 days, maybe longer. That's what the whole idea is. I want to go out and visit some friends. And we'll see how that turns out. Sorry. Yeah, right. Thanks, Norm. CRV. And I take the dash out because it says CR and then dash V. I want to move the dash over so it says C and then dash and then recreation vehicle. my hand went out of the wrong thing there then. Oh, thanks, bud. Oh. My Civic is not a Civic, it's a CRV, and it is a 1997 with 235,000 kilometers on it. Bought by a little old man that only used it to go to church. Yeah, see, went to church a lot. No, just kidding. Anyways, we're outfitting it. I got the bed in there. I got my power system in there. I got my fridge in there. We're just trying to build some cabinets so I can put my clothes and stuff. As long as I can get, 3, 5, 7 days worth of clothes in it, I'm going to be happy. All I need is a small pot and a small frying pan because it's just me cooking for myself. Should be pretty happy with that. We got tons of extra storage and a lot of room in there. So we're going to have some fun, and I want to try it out with that this year. We're going to do something a little different because I can do more exploring in that. Sorry about my last video for any of you guys, but 99.99% of you are coming along with me on the X-nay to the knee surgery A, and I'm pretty stoked. We have some fun stuff coming up and some exciting stuff coming up, and I just acquired a wonderful friend who is jumping on board with me and helping me with my editing. I've learned a lot from him, and he has offered his time and his expertise. He's a bit better than me, but he's offered to do the editing on my videos. We will be posting up one of his first editing things here in the very near future. I'm contemplating doing a lot like what the big time Scooby-Doo guys do, the guys on YouTube, or they used to, VanLifes and what's his name there, the Camping with Steve, and well, Itchy Boots, she puts out at least a couple a week, but a lot of people will only post one video a week. And what I'm thinking about doing is doing the same kind of thing, giving you guys a longer, like a TV series type of thing where you guys are going to get a whole bunch of stuff in a few days worth of stuff thrown into one video, and we're going to play with that, right? And I'll probably come out and I'll promote it like this on a Saturday, and we'll throw it out on a Sunday so you guys get to lounge and relax and, enjoy your mornings on Sunday morning. And yeah. It's an idea we're working on. Quick shout out, hi Sue Bishop. Who else is in there? Mikey, how's it going, buddy? Bruce, I'm alive. Travel slower. I want to catch up and hang out. I don't know where you guys are. I'm guessing you're in the Okanagan somewhere and probably enjoying it. There's plenty of cool little spots up there. Too bad it's hard to get to some of those beaches, but there is a few spots. So yeah, we're going to try to use his talented editing thing. That leaves me more room for I can film a little bit more, maybe add more camera angles, more cameras, maybe pull the drone out more often, that kind of stuff. Leave the editing to him, and then I can do the other paperwork behind the scenes. And it really needs, I agree with you, Ron. And I'm grateful to have the help coming out. So that's what we've been talking about. He's the guy that's kind of got me onto the shorts. I hope you're enjoying those. They're kind of fun to make and fairly easy because there's, you take 10 minutes of video and you turn it into like a 2-minute short. And mind you, it takes you an hour or two to make it or to film it. And but it's fun. And more of the younger generation is attracted to flipping through short videos. So we'll try to using that to bring people in. You'll see those popping up during the week, I imagine. We're playing with AI, I think, in the near future. This friend of mine, he's quite the techie that used to be in a band, so he did a lot of editing and filming for his band and making stuff like that. So he's going to offer me his skills and knowledge, and he's actually has his own website. I think it's called the AI Guys, and he's been playing with AI and making little shorts on his. I'll post a link down below later. And he's found another website that makes songs. So Phil Mora, hey? Bruce. No, the thing is, Bruce, is yes, you get people to watch on the hour longs, and who cares if they skip through, they're still watching. I get that. But young people are still like they're still scrolling. They want to watch those one or two things. And if you got something really good, they're going to like watch the whole thing. But again, instead of making like $20 on the video, you make $2 or you make, you know what I mean? Or yeah. But it's a good way of trying to bring some traffic towards our channels. That's what I'm looking at. So at least I can make one or two of those during the week. And then you're going to have your lives to present, okay, tune in tomorrow because this is going to be cool. But that's not tomorrow. That's what we're talking about in the future. Hey, Deb, how's it going? How's my little puppy doing? Okay, your little puppy, but she loves me. What? Checking out what Ski says. I'm going to make a Geo Metro once I cut my legs off so I can fit in it to sleep. Watch this. He'll be a short person. I almost said the M word. Yeah, so that's kind of the new stuff that's going to be happening around here. I'm getting... After I made the decision to not get my knees done, if you guys haven't seen that video, check it out, okay? Go back. It's the last video I just posted. It means a lot to me. And to let you know that what I say in that video is pretty much kind of like what I was like 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I found a spiritual side when I first moved to the island here, and I found something was changing this year before I got back to the island, and as of December, January, I kind of realized that I wasn't tapping into that bigger plan of things and was missing out on a lot of human interaction. I guess that's what it is, and helping people and feeling them. So not that kind of feeling. Okay, Norm's not here, is he? Okay, good. So yeah, we're thinking, I think that we're going to follow that kind of strategy and start going out, and I want to go out and visit some friends. Some friends have been going through some stuff lately, and you know what, I came back here and we've been pretty basically sitting around doing... Actually, we got to go see Ron. What do you got to go for, Ron? Huh? We're going to go stop and see Ron because I got some really cool stuff happening in my life, and I'm going to stop and talk to those that are close to me, and we're going to go and visit with them for a day or so. Oh, there he is. There's Norm. Thank God he wasn't here a couple minutes ago. And hurry up and find yourself. We will be. I hope to be... What's the date today? I hope to be on the road by April. Maybe sooner. It all depends on if I get the call. Okay, it's an email I'm waiting for, but... We're going to go on an adventure of sorts, and I want to go visit some people. And yeah, we're going to go, we're going to get in depth maybe a little bit more with Brent's VanLife stuff. You go live yet? Everything okay? Yeah, that soup was good. That was my editor just sent me a text, and I have to Retext him back. He doesn't get all that glorified stuff that I just told you guys about. There we go. Am I too loud?
No.
Okay. Oh, you got headphones, right?
Got that right.
No, shit.
Looks like I cannot hear you ever.
I know. Me and my roomie have a love-hate relationship.
You want
We love to hate each other. No, I'm very grateful for him. He's a great guy, and I'm blessed that our actually paths crossed. How many years ago? 7 years ago?
too fucking long ago.
Too effing long ago. That's not what he said the other day. Let's wait till he gets a rye into him. Oh my goodness.
You didn't
There's.
answer me.
Huh? No, I'm gonna have a beer. Thanks though. And there's my little buddy Joe's RV and Fishing channel. Joe's an up and coming wannabe YouTuber from down in Alabama. He's seeking advice and stuff from, I don't know why, but we're shipping emails back and forth and trying to get him on the right track. There's our buddy Don from the beautiful city of Calgary. Wayne from Mission. Good to see you, buddy. Get those darn, Deb. I gotta be careful about how I speak. It's the Souk Hooligan. Oh my God. I'm blessed to have him show up in my room. Hey, Brandon, how's it going, pal? He's one of my guardian angels. Try to follow in his footsteps. That guy showed up like 3 times in my life when I was like needing or help or stranded or doing something. Boom. He's out of just not even close to his, well, maybe close to his house, but just randomly out in the middle of nowhere. There's Brandon. Hey, can I help? Hey, you need help? It's like, oh my God, you're like a guardian angel, buddy. Doing good. Get your happy birthday. Yeah. Okay, I saw a casket trailer. Oh, that's a great idea, Norm. Just sleeping capacities, what, width 1 and depth 2? Is that what it is? Okay, something like that. No, the SRV or CRV is working very, very good. We got everything like lined up kind of in my brain of what I need to do. The weather changed for me. I don't have a workshop to work in, so it has to be like outside. There is a video coming out very shortly. I think it should be uploaded to my computer by now. We will be posting that up in the very near future. And it is the start of the shelves and getting things ready. We're over wooded on them, so I had to fucking tear down the wood to make them more proper. We're going to get them all built and faced and stuff like this over hopefully the next week. The weather's kind of changed here on Vancouver Island. So good morning, Barbara. Oh, there's France. Hi, France. How's the little trailer doing? It has changed and it's gone back to cool weather and very damp, which is not fun to work in. And I'm not in a hurry yet, but there will be a hurry soon. And if worst comes to worst, I do have a shop I can use up in Kelowna. So I'll just have to make a trip one morning and then race up there. And then I can hunker down for a few days and probably polish off what I need done inside where it's warm and dry. And I have all the tools with me. I'll just put them in a bag and head her up there. And so I have a few pokers in the fire, as they say. Oh, France, you're going to have to go back and watch my last video. I'm not going to break the news to you on here because there's other people in here and, well, we don't want to ruin the surprise. Good afternoon, Beth, and welcome everybody, because if I miss somebody, I do try to say hi to you guys as you come in. But sometimes in the middle of one of those babble sessions, and it comes up here on my phone, right? But then disappears very quickly. So I have my laptop down here, and but I try to focus on, it's all about the game. Usually we ask for notes, Beth, when you're late. They have to be signed by your mother, or you can just leave the $100 deposit at the door when you come in. That's it. But they're very simple rules we have around here. What do you guys want to see this year? That's a good question. What was suggested to me was we're making these audio files through AI. And we usually have like 2 different versions of the same song. So we're thinking of putting them up and running a poll on them. So if you see a short come up or something, or a post or something, we might want to have you guys come and have a listen to these silly little songs. They're pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed with what they're doing. And then you guys pick which ones you guys like, and they'll be like the A side, and they'll be the go-to kind of ones, and maybe delete the other ones or have a B side or something like that. And we'll have these AI things that we can throw into the videos as the audio that we throw into the videos that you guys are like, I like that. And we'll switch it up constantly, but it's something to play with, right? It's all about human interaction, even though we're not actually interacting, not physically, like mentally and visibly and stuff like that. And I've met tons of you guys in here. Oh, absolutely, Wayne. Hopefully we will get a short trip in, at least 1 or 2 before I leave the island. And Wayne's struggling, not bad. Like he's definitely not the old Wayne of go, 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 go. He can be around for a little bit, but then he needs his rest. So he's still healing and stuff like that. Are you still going to stay at friends' houses, Kelly? Yes and no. I do plan on visiting a lot of people. Whether they have a spot for me or not, I don't know. But I will have the CRV, and we only use that for sleeping anyways. So yes, I do plan on going and spend a day or 2 with each friend of my friends and hanging out with them. Hopefully, we're going to be able to get them on video this time. A lot of them feel pretty comfortable now, and it's just a matter of being able to communicate with them properly. So we're going to go up and we're going to see some people. We're going to talk about some stuff, and we're just going to be that kind of stuff. I'm going to invite you more into my life and the people that I know, and we'll see what we can do. Why do I have a wrench next to my name? It means that if you guys are all like the doormen in here, okay? Anybody that's got a blue name in there, you guys have been coming to my room, and I kind of threw on a moderator thing. So sometimes we have those trolls, and when a troll is somebody that comes in and just wants to be the center of attention and say nasty things, and you go over to their name and you hit the little dots on the right hand side of them, and it says silence them, kick them out, or whatever. So, but if you misuse it, the wrench gets taken away because I have the power. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, I'm just writing something and I can't remember what it was. Hi, Sharma. Thanks for your comments. I really love reading when you're throwing stuff out there, because I love everybody's comments. Sharma's gone through a bit what I'm going through right now, and she had a really good one last time, so I enjoyed reading it. Yes, Beth, Wayne wants to get out, but you know what? I think the driving would be hard enough for him, because once we got there, he'd probably be exhausted. And yeah, it's really, really good. Is that Susan? Or is that Ian? Yes, Dawn. more fun coming. And guess what? I'm coming your way, buddy. I might even stay in your driveway, buddy. Okay? Do you have any cod cheeks and tongues lying around the house? Because I'm getting sick and tired of that fried bologna. Okay? Just letting you know. Okay? Patty N, your first live. Congratulations, you made it. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of a lot of videos. That's right, Sharm, thanks. I've been watching a lot of videos on CRVs, and from what I'm loving is easy way of lifting them and putting like a lift kit on them, possible bigger tires. We're also thinking about heading down our good buddy. Do you guys remember Mark, the paint guy? Well, he's happened to have bought a Honda CRV also. And he's making it more family oriented kind of thing. And he's carrying off some of the things that were on it. And one of the things that he said that I could have is a bull bar. You guys know what a bull bar is? A bull bar is one of those chrome things that comes up in the front of your thing there, so you know, push bulls away, and then you can hang your fog lamps inside there and stuff like that. I can take it away from you, Kelly, if you want. There's not a problem. It's not a big deal. Hi, Peter. How's it going, buddy? Have you made it down here yet? Yeah, heading east. One of these days, we'll see what happens. Maybe by April, hopefully. Anyways, we're going to put the bull bar on this thing. And then I want to get roof racks for it because I want to put some extra storage where I can hold a chainsaw in there and maybe a leaf blower for sure. My charging batteries. A little extra space to have on top. Maybe a roof rack to put wood on or something. So we're going to lift it up, maybe put some bigger tires. Make it look like a little four-wheel drive of sorts. I met some people. You're moving. Uh-oh. Met some people that do overlanding, and they're beautiful people from one's from Port Alberni, and the other ones are from Vancouver. And then I know my buddy Outland Harry, so we're gonna go and hang out and see if we can go to some cool spots, some stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna we can oh, perfect. Yeah, make it cool looking, so it's gonna be fun. Still on the fence with the school bus. It was very expensive to run, especially driving it across Canada, especially having two motors fall out of it. The new one's really good. It's up to think there. It could be a selling feature. We got a new tranny, a new motor. I'm not sure what the future holds. I do know that we are definitely heading out. My gypsy blood is boiling over, and do we need to get out and travel and see things, because that's when I'm at the best, when I'm behind the wheel of a car and I'm looking at beautiful things. Bonnie and Clyde. Okay, so more relaxed. Thank you, Sharma. I really appreciate that. Yeah, and I think it's going to be fun, because if I do happen to see something off to the side of the road that, you know, I can go up and check it out. I'm going to have like 15 or more miles to the gallon than I do on that school bus. It's a bit of a pig, but damn, it's a beautiful place to live in. I'm telling you. I do miss it, but I mean, I'm pretty lucky I got a beautiful place here to take, and I've gained way too much weight, so now I got to put myself on a diet before I do anything crazy. What did you do? I'm looking. What'd you do, Bonnie? For Kelly. Explain something to her? I don't don't see it. Whatever. What do you think of those plans? That's for next year. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? You think maybe it's time to celebrate? Oh, thanks, Bonnie. It's time to celebrate. I'll be right back. Look at you guys. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? So, as in all, I was having some bad coughing and bad health a little while ago, and I blew out a muscle. You ever pull a muscle on your stomach, the side of your stomach, like right on your ribs? That's what I did. It makes it impossible to cough. Mark the pink guy. He told me, oh, time to celebrate. And anybody knows that people on Vancouver Island, they drink Lucky. Because it's Lucky Lager. Mark is in Nicaragua right now. He shot me a few texts and a few pictures of them down there having a little bit of a getaway holiday. Way to go. That's awesome. I'm so happy for him. He's a hard-working fella, and I don't think he's really traveled much till he found his beautiful girlfriend, Topaz. And they're experiencing life pretty good, living in a small town in the interior of British Columbia. He did warn me that he's going to be out here and in June. So he has offered to help me lift the CRV. So hopefully I should be back by then. So we're going to be having some fun and having some good people in our lives, and we're goofing off, and yeah, we're going to try some new things. And anyways, I better drink to that. And a blue noser is always better than a brown noser, they tell me. You need to see the dude? Look at that, eh? This guy here, that's Scout. And he's teaching the dude how to go for walks without a leash. Yeah. You guys are good kids, aren't you? Yeah. They're like, what the hell is he doing? That guy's weird. Oh my God. Hey, Bruno. Here's another one of my buddies from like 2007 Blog TV. I stopped and saw Bruno actually the last time. What the hell was I driving, Bruno? Anyways, he'll probably remember better than me. But we finally got to meet face to face, because back then we were all like interwebbing like this and communicating with people through the internet. And then I drove across Canada in my Volkswagen, got to meet a lot of them, and Bruno wasn't one of them. But one of my trips to Ontario or Quebec or Montreal or wherever, on my way back, the bus broke down in Winnipeg. No, it broke down in, I had my engine replaced in, whatchamacallit, Fort Erie. So that was my trip to Newfoundland couple years ago. Coming up on 3 years ago. Holy crap! Yeah. So it's only been across Canada once. I did it in a Volkswagen, and I did it in a Sprinter van. But yeah, we got to hang out and do a little lunch at Tim Hortons there. It's really nice to take your guys' names. Like, I'm pointing down here because, well, my laptop's down here, right? So I'm watching the chat right here. And it's nice to be able to see your guys' names, right? Almost 20 years ago. It's amazing how old I got. And then actually putting a face, a name to a face to a name. Yeah, I had it right the first time. And so it's really neat because it's like you almost already know the person. So when you meet, it's like, because you've already seen what they look like. You've talked to them like this. But it's so much better when you actually have that human contact and you get a little bit more personal one-on-ones time. So I really do enjoy meeting people on the road and stuff like that. So if you ever see me, like, pull me over, man. I'm in for next year. No, next year or this year. Tyler. Oh, yeah. I've pulled my back muscles throwing up. Yeah, back when I was very young. So, what else should I talk about? What else you guys want to know? We got on 41 minutes here. We got another 20 to go because I don't like to sit around too much. I already spent 20. Did I tell you what I was doing earlier? Oh my God. 20 minutes of talking into a TV screen like this and nobody in there, thinking, well, for those people that come late, they can click on the button and they can, watch, and at least it's entertaining while nobody's in the room. And then it turns out the whole video wouldn't work, period, on YouTube. So here I am. Ran out of things there. I can't even remember what I said over there. Do I like to fish? Thank you, Bonnie. I do remember you did ask me that earlier. I haven't done a lot of freshwater fishing. I could probably count how many times I freshwater fish on one hand and probably have a couple fingers left over. Like, I grew up on the West Coast, and there's something about catching salmon and cod and going crabbing and halibut, and that when you go fishing in a lake and you're only catching fish this big and they're kind of skinny and they're great to eat, but I did pick up fishing gear last year, and I did try a couple times unsuccessfully, but I should bring it back up and start doing it again. It's a good meditative thing when you're out alone. Mr. Hubcaps, how's it going? Pixie Tales just joined us. Right on. And Martine, I'm glad that you showed up too. I've been seeing you showing up and trying to make comments, and yeah, being back in my life after 20 years is kind of cool. I love to make it out there again. I truly love the East Coast. I don't know if you talked to Crazy Caper, but I stopped in and saw him there a couple years ago in his new pad out wherever the heck he's living. So I think it's pretty close to where you guys were. Oh, were you talking ocean fishing? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been out in quite some time. Last time I went out was 2 years ago. I was up north in Prince Rupert, and we went out halibut fishing. So the sad part is my lungs were so bad I could only get the fish halfway to 3/4 away in, and I had to give up. Couldn't catch my breath. Mind you, halibut are pretty big and cantankerous little things to be trying to pull it in. Not so much stealthy, I don't think, Tyler. So Tyler asked, since I have a little car, am I going to do different stealth places? No, I want to do excursion. I want to do overlanding. I want to take you up to some really cool places. I went on my buddy here that I'm living with here. Not so fast, old timer. I'm talking. I love that name. Yes, he is Trills crazy as ever. We went, the reason I really love this little thing and why I'm outfitting it is because I went camping with the school bus when I got back here last summer with my buddy here that I'm living with here. And he's got a little Suzuki SS4, and it's a 4-wheel drive car. And we ended up taking it on an excursion up a logging road and found out there was a brand new logging road that took us over to this old place that never had, well, it had logging roads, but only accessible by barge. So we ended up going over there and finding this lake that I've always wondered about, but you couldn't access by driving, but now you can. And I was like, oh my God, this opens up a whole new world of like checking things out, right? So when I found this CRV, I was like, oh my God, this is going to change things again. We're going to be able to see some really cool stuff and go out to some cool places because the CRV is so small and it is four-wheel drive that we're going to be able to find some unique and different places to go into. So I thought that'd be cool. Plus, it's also great for traveling. Once I get it stealthed out and my windows covered and stuff like that, yeah, nobody's going to know that it's a camper. It's just a matter of, being able to do things properly. So stealthy, yes, we'll probably camp in some Walmart parking lots. Yes, we'll probably do some other stuff like this. Oh, easily, especially after, oh, sorry, Steve, side bay, yes. It's got pretty high. I got some extra size, bigger tires on it, but I do want to add, I think they're called 1.5 inches, maybe a 2-inch lift in it. So that's what I'm thinking about, is adding that to it, which will also give me the chance to get bigger tires. So we'll throw a little cash at that there to make it a little bit more off-roady, and it'll look like a little SUV type of thing. Okay, we're back as Mr. Not So Fast Old Timer says, hey, Brent, would you be a good politician? You would be a good politician. I would never want to be a politician, dude. Right? It's like being a lawyer. Oh, good one. I enjoy being on a boat. I enjoy catching fish, yes. Yeah, I enjoy fishing. Just haven't done it forever. So it's a tranquil. I kind of did because I said I do love it because of the peace and tranquility and peace of mind you get just by kind of sitting there and doing nothing. So anyways, hello, Donna. I love your little Woman's Day little post you put up there yesterday. You sitting there around a fire kind of made me homesick and homesick. Hello. So you've been to Sideway, have you, Steve? That's a pretty cool little spot, isn't it? Last time I was up at San Joseph, they were repairing the bridge at the turnoff, and I wasn't about to drive all the way back to Alice and swing back, and I don't know of any other way in there, so I didn't quite make it back there. I was up there years ago in my Volkswagen. Can't remember what year it was, but 20 years ago, something like that. But I am prepared to blow you guys away in a very short time. Give me a month. I'm working on a series of videos. Part 1's done. I think it's going to be a 3-part series. But it's going to be very, you're going to be waiting for the next part to come out. And you're going to be telling people, oh, you got to go watch it. So I hope. We'll see what happens, right? But I have a good feeling about this. So I'll share that with you now. So we'll see what happens. Hello, Lori. How's it going? Good to see you. Hopping in the house. My little friend from just down south of me here. Off topic. It was. What do you think when it's a bachelor house, right? Supplies it's clean. Actually, we're both kind of neat freaks, so we keep the place pretty tidy. You would think that we had a maid or something in here, but life is good, but I need to get rolling. One of the things I found, hi, Lorene, I wasn't hiding. You're just looking in the wrong places. One thing I found being in a Sticks and Bricks is I really enjoy making bigger meals and fancy meals and stuff like this. And I probably gained, I don't want to tell you how much I gained. I gained too much. I actually went and I was at the Superstore, which is a grocery store here up in Vancouver Island, Canada. And they had this really good BP pressure testing thing where you actually hang on to bars and it tests your fat content or something like that. And it'll weigh you and everything. And I did it and I was like, oh my God, Brent, you've never been like this. So it woke me up to say, okay, I got to start eating more properly. So instead of eating the nice, like I'd have big breakfasts and, maybe a lunch and definitely a bigger dinner. And I was like, okay, that's got to slow down and we got to start figuring things out here. So I'd like to be a little bit slimmer and a little bit more healthier for my knees and for my lungs. That it all works together. So it's time to start thinking a little bit harder and forcing myself to change my ways. But the food has been so freaking good, man. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Before Granny tells me, Laurie tells me, I have to be honest with you. I must have a little something in land on the other hand. What? Well, the cooking thing is something we need to. It's one of the things when I was traveling was when you live in such a tiny place, it was so much different because I learned to not starve myself, but not eat big meals and lots of stuff because it was a lot of work to go and clean up afterwards. And so you kind of kept it simple. And I usually have always eaten healthy. It's just something I do. And I don't eat a lot of carbs, to be honest, but I have been here. That's one of the problems. Lately, as when I noticed myself was getting heavier, I started going Asian cooking with, just simple rice and vegetables and stuff like this. And I was told that by an old doctor of mine years ago. And I started doing that. But I think it's going to change even more. So I don't know. Eat healthy, protein, fiber. I was thinking about doing the all meat diet, but no, that's too boring for me. And it's supposed to be better for me, but who knows, right? And it is harder to stay thin in the wintertime while we're hibernating because, especially here, Tyler, we don't have coldness here, but it is. This ain't blog TV, but check it out. There's a whole bunch of people from blog TV in here. Bruno was in here. What the hell was her name? Martine. I was noticing that, Martine. And hi, Walt. How's it going, buddy? Oh, is it Walt? Oh, no. Okay. The kids are in the house from Finding Life's Moments. And they're kind of the guys that kind of inspired me to look into this, making this thing off-roadish and going places. Because these guys, go check them out. They go to some really cool places. And it's not extreme off-road because they take it careful. They got a very nice rig. But if you have something that can get through things, you can find some even better places to go. And they happen to cross paths with other people that I watch, and I got to find their channel, and bingo, bango, bongo, Brent's making a 4x4. Yeah. Okay, Wicked Angel, that's what it was. So Bruno was here, which I think that was his name, and then Wicked Angel's in here, and now we got Zippo Pyro. These are all people that we used to hang out with back in 2007 on a thing called blogtv.ca, and that's basically how I started doing YouTube. I did have a YouTube back then too, but I ended up deleting it, which is really stupid because I had a lot of cool film you guys probably would have enjoyed. And some of the antics I did 20 years ago, 20 years ago, wow, was a lot of fun. And I ended up with Blog TV driving across Canada. It was the first time I drove across Canada in 2007 in a 1979 Volkswagen Westphalia camper van. And I did the same thing, except this time I was stopping and meeting people, subscribers along the way. We didn't call them subscribers back then because we were just a live broadcasting channel. So we hopped on board and we started zigzagging across Canada, meeting all these people. And Martine was one of the last people I got to meet on that trip because she was at Cape Breton Island and the top eastern coast. So then after that, I drove down to Halifax and sold the van to a great guy out in Prince Edward Island and flew home. But yeah, it's kind of neat because we're still in contact. You see that 2007, they're still showing up to like Brent because he's on YouTube now. And I used to have what was my channel called again? Trippin' with Mr. Bond. And Anthony is usually in here, and he's always bugging me about calling me Mr. Bond. So we connect that way, right? Hello, Miss Brennan. How are you? I'm doing great. Life's fantastic. I'm feeling good, even though I've got fat. But you know what? Everything is subject to change. Brent 007. Yeah, you don't want to know how I got that name. Everything kind of fits, eh? I have looked for stuff, Don, on the internet that other people might have saved on it. You have to dig pretty deep to find anything. I used to have some. The reason they came off of YouTube was because there was music on them. And YouTube at that time made me like, they muted you. They shut your voice, the sound off, the audio off. Aw. Exactly. That's exactly what I need to start doing too, Lorraine. Where was I again? Let me rewind this. Squirrel. Hey, Walt. Squirrel. Can of butter popcorn. Well, that sounds interesting. Oh, wow. I just gave away my last one. I gave all of my last stuff. Zippo Pyro. All my blog TV stuff went to Willy Wonka. And I went out and saw him. I brought him out some tie-dye shirts, some Volkswagen shirts, and I gave him, actually mailed him all of my stuff. When I was moving, I had a whole crap load of stuff from Blog TV, so I mailed it all over, right? It's tough. It really is tough. The boss is over here, watching the couch to make sure it doesn't move. I just talked to Willie the other day. I'm still in touch with It's Me, Dave. We talk I'm surprised we haven't talked yet today. Good for you, Norm. Can you send me the secret recipe, or did you lose a leg? Oh, Norm, you're usually full of like wisecrack, so I thought I'd throw one back at you. Yeah. And Sue, you live in Victoria. Rampant down there. We're just talking about our ADHD and our LMNOP and our COPD and our ADHD and oh, Wayne's going for a nap. Told you guys. See, him just listening to me makes him tired. See you later, Lorraine. I'm almost quitting anyways. My hour is up. You guys want to watch a real cool video? My friend Harry just put one out this morning. He goes out and he spends a beautiful weekend with his lovely girlfriend at an awesome place out on the West Coast near Tofino in a place called Ucluelet. Early February, he went out there, I believe it was February 14th, 15th, and 16th or something like that. So you're talking about middle of February, winter time on the West Coast, blue skies, out walk around like it's a spring day. Awesome video, some awesome footage. He did a great job on it. You should go check it out. If somebody could do me a favor, maybe Walt can do it, and go find that page for me. Oh, I can do it right here. Never mind, Walt. I got you covered. Uh-oh. Oh, gotta go back here. Here is the video. Bam. There we go. You want to see what the living on the West Coast and on Vancouver Island is? Go check out that video. I was watching it this morning. I still have the other half to watch because Walt came on and was doing a live, which I know I'm pretty fast, eh? Which made me think, you know what, I should get on there. I forgot to do it yesterday. I was out helping real people, and today I'm just kind of hanging around, being on a Sunday bum, and got nothing to do. We got tons of stuff to do next week, so I thought I'd pop in and say hi to all you wonderful people. Thank you, Andrea. You're a sweetheart. Coffee or two. Maybe I'll treat somebody else to a coffee, and they can come with me. Mr. Vanagon. Wow. I was seriously thinking about getting a Vanagon. Too old. I had to give off my showing off West Coast weather. It was just getting too small for me. I've lived in Volkswagens for 25 years, and they're great, but full timing, you have to be in your 20s. Anyways, I love you all. I want you guys to be good to people out there, okay? If you can, help them. Simple helping others, even when they don't even know it, is one of the most fantastic things that can happen, because it actually warms your heart, and you have personal contact with people. So be good, be happy, help others. And I'm going to say peace, love, and granola. I'm going to get the heck out of here and probably get cleaned up and find something to do. Okay? Ciao, guys. How do I shut this off? I'm not used to doing it on a phone. There we go. See ya. Bye, everybody.